Today, I wanted to show you how you can use ChatGPT to help troubleshoot Windows problems. You can do this with Windows Workstation, Windows Home Edition, or even Windows Server. So basically, when you're troubleshooting certain problems, you might get an error message and you might have a log of errors or events, and you kind of look at it and try to figure out what's going on, and you may Google certain things. But ChatGPT kind of cuts out the Google step, and it helps you even get certain information, and then it will help you analyze it if you know what to ask it, and if you kind of follow it step by step. So basically, you're still doing the troubleshooting. It's just that you're using ChatGPT to do the legwork, and so you're using it to go out and find out what these different error messages make. And instead of having to go to maybe 10 sites looking at the different possible solutions and different people who had the problems, it will go out to all 10 sites and kind of condense it down into one thing. And that's what is the great thing about ChatGPT as far as helping to troubleshoot problems. So let's take a look at it. So here's a prompt right here. I'm going to start out with something really simple. I have this event ID. Suppose I look at the event viewer and I find the event ID 7001. All I have to do is enter that right here and click enter, and it will start to tell us about that. And it gives us what's caused it, what the common causes are, how to troubleshoot it, and gives you a list of steps to troubleshoot it and commands to run. Like it's one of the things, for instance, down here it says run this command to run system file checker, and it gives you the command and everything to run. So that's really helpful. Now, so let's take a real quick look at Event Viewer here. Let's open it up so it's bigger. And if you look at Event Viewer, you have Windows logs, and it has application log, security log, setup, system, and forwarded events. And you can actually go over here and actually save all events. You can do a search and limit the events and save it in Event Viewer. And so you can pull out a bunch of information, and then you can upload it to ChatGPT. And it can analyze it and look at the sequence of events and tell you what's going on, what might be going on. So here's an error message here, and there's actually an event ID here, but I'm going to just take this text here. So if you find any kind of error text, Control-C to copy it. We'll start a new chat here. It's always a good idea to start a new chat if you're solving a new problem. But if you're solving the same problem, stay within the same chat, because it will remember what you've done before, and it will help you further troubleshoot. So I'm going to put this error in and see what it says about it. So then it goes ahead and it tells us what that means, and it tells us how to fix it down. And so basically you can just go through this, and it even gives you an optional workaround for non-critical components. So it tells you all the things you can do, whether this is a critical error, what it could be, the different ways to solve it or work around it. So as you follow the steps and things that it gives you in the commands and the programs it tells you to run, you can go back, and if you stay in the same thread, if you're solving the same problem, and you would go down here and you would tell it what you found, like if you got another error or a message from a program it told you to run to test some. That is a very useful thing too. Like I said, you can do this from any error. We're going to start again a new chat because we have a different error. So I'm going to go down here to upload files. And if I take a screenshot with a program like Snagit or just a screen capture or whatever, I can upload that screenshot. So I have a screenshot that looks like this. And instead of typing this all out, I can just take a picture of it or screenshot it. Now, theoretically, you could even probably shoot it with your cell phone and upload it to ChatGPT on your cell phone, or email it to your desktop and do it however you want to do it. And it depends on whether you're using the desktop version of ChatGPT or the mobile version. Anyway, so we have this loaded up, and I'm just going to hit enter here. I could describe where I found it or what my problem is. So you can always add to any. And it says a message summary of what it is. It tells you once again what you can do. It even gives you the commands down here to run, and so it gives you several options and different tests of what to run as well. Now, the other thing that's very interesting on this, I'm going to start another chat. and go here and go to upload. I can upload, sometimes we'll have what's called a dump file, and that dumps what the memory is when there's a certain areas, particularly if Windows crashes. So you can take this dump file, and if you don't know where the dump file is, you can actually ask ChatGPT, where are the dump files held? So I'm gonna just upload this. Once again, as you're uploading it, you can describe what your problem is as well, and say this is the dump file. So it's actually running code to parse this dump file and analyze it. And it takes it a few minutes to do this. Run it off, and so then it tells you what it thinks about it, what you can do, and once again, it's analyzed it, and you can go back and forth with it and continue to troubleshoot using this information. Now, another piece of information is we're going to go back and start another chat. And so here I have a Windows Update log. And you may not know how to create one of those from the Windows Updates. You may know where to go to look where the Windows Update history is. But say you want a log of it so you can upload it to ChatGPT to analyze it. You can ask it once again. So you would say, how can I take the Windows Update history and put it into a text log file, for example. And if you go OK, it will give you different steps to do this. And so it will actually tell you how to run command prompts that you can run in PowerShell, and it will put the various information into a text file, and then you can upload that text file. So if you're trying to figure out how to get a log file or how to get it into a text format or a format that you can upload easily to ChatGPT, just ask it. It will give you PowerShell commands. PowerShell is a very powerful command line interface that allows you to do a lot of stuff if you're not familiar with it or if you haven't used it much. And ChatGPT can help you write the commands that you need to do particular things within PowerShell even, and it's particularly useful to get logs of different errors and information that the machine may record in the event viewer or in the Windows Update logs. So if we start another chat yet again, I'm going to go here and go to upload. And here we have Windows Update log, which is a log I created from Windows Update using a command similar to the ones that ChatGPT just showed us. And so I can click on this and upload it. It may take a little while to upload it. It's not too bad. All right, so now it's uploaded to ChatGPT, and I'm going to click here, and it's going to read the documents. So once again, it's running it through some code. It's looking at it, and it's giving you what it means, possible causes, and the different commands you can run and everything. So it gives you steps. It tells you, it analyzes it, tells you what it's found, what the possibilities are, what you can do. And then you can kind of go from there. Also, always remember that whether you're uploading a picture, a dump file, and it's great with dump files because most dump files, you would have to bring it into another program anyway to make any sense out of it. With a log file or a plain text file that's an error file, you may be able to go through it and read it, but it will go through it much faster. So whether you're uploading a picture of an error you see it flash up on the screen, or whether you're uploading a text file or a log file or a dump file, you can always give the context and say, hey, this is the problem I'm having, and this is the dump file it generated when this particular error came out. So you can give it more information than I gave it. And as you do steps that it suggests and you run tests that it suggests, you can feed back into it and say, hey, this is what I found. Or if you've already done the test when you're using it, you can say, hey, I already did that and it checked out okay. So that's how you can use ChatGPT to help you troubleshoot Windows problems.